energy reading. I am rising messages. All right, let's get into it. So we got the Queen of Cups, and I've got superpowers. All right, so you're someone I'm getting with healing energy. You have this warmth and aura about yourself that can soothe people's pain and shift others' awareness. You could be someone who's endured much throughout your life, but there's something about your hands that's coming through that's significant. You could be a masseuse or a Reiki healer, or you could have interest in those type of fields of practice, or you could be called into doing some type of healing work with your hands and something that has to do with shifting of energy. You got the Three of Swords, and this too shall pass. And there's something significant about heartbreak and recovery here. You may have gone through some sort of loss in your life or experienced some type of betrayal. I heard sirens during this as well. So there could be some type of tragedy or emergency that you either witnessed or experienced that shifted your perspective. But there's this energy of capacity that you have. It's like even in the midst of you being in your own storm or going through your personal challenging circumstances, you're still able to show up for other people. You know, you're still able to be a comfort and a support in other people's lives. And I feel like there's this ability that you have to hold space, not only for yourself, but for others that you've gained over time. You could be someone who feels very deeply, who is an empath. I'm getting intuitive and sensitivity here. But there's this energy of bearing witness to emotionally challenging situations that you can offer help and support for. So you may be somebody that works in the healthcare field or has an interest in those type of environments. You know, this is giving me counselor energy, grief. I'm getting this energy of, you knowing how to be there for others and a part of people's journey when they're going through some of the most tough times in their life. All right, we got the Page of Wands and inhale, exhale. And so I'm getting you could be someone who has taken an interest in breath work or meditation. This could have been a new spark that you got recently. I'm also getting that for some of you, you may have received this interest as a result of some type of pain. This could have been emotional pain, or this could have been, some mental things that you were dealing with. Take it as it resonates. But there's this inspirational energy that you bring to circumstances that encourage others to go within as well. It's like your presence ignites them to take their own spiritual journey. I'm getting the word hope for this. So you could be somebody that activates hope in others during their trying situations, during circumstances that, people are having a rough time or may feel restricted. It's like you open up their mind to seeing other possibilities and a way out. Knight of Cups and no obligation to take advice from others. And so there's this energy of you being approached by romantic interest and being selective about who it is that you allow in your heart. I'm also picking up this energy of intuitive ability. So you could be someone who has gone to readers in the past or enjoys doing readings yourself. But I feel like you're somebody that is learning to trust yourself more. You're listening to your heart and honoring the truth over other people's opinions. You may have dealt with situations of people coming in your life, imposing certain thoughts or ideas onto you. And this is giving me no nonsense. I feel like you're being led into more of a space where you're decisive and you're particular about what you engage in and how you show up. Take it as it resonates. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, King of Swords, and I'm Not Always an Angel, which came out in the reverse in this position. And so I kind of just left it there like that. Treat yourself, eat whatever you want. So I'm getting this energy of you cutting out noise and reconnecting with you. releasing negative energy or influences from your life, and becoming more discerning. I heard the word optimistic. So you could be in a space where you're shifting into more of a higher perspective when it comes to your standards and your boundaries in your life. And it's this energy of you being emotionally balanced and doing less. Connections that are balanced where there's a shared interest and flow of energy. I'm getting this energy of someone trying to trip you up that you may have been dealing with from the past that you could have released. This could be an old lover, this could be an old friend, but this is somebody that has Knight of Wands energy. Someone that could have been a negative influence on your mental health. And I feel like this person was coming in and bringing you into battles that was distorting your peace of mind. And so I'm seeing you disengaging from these toxic frequencies and you shifting into a timeline that you are celebrating. There's something significant about a skill that you have and it being recognized and or a manifestation of some sort that you're calling into reach as well. And the last two cards that I pulled that came out, the Wise, is to teach you patience and because it's time to follow your heart's whisper. All right, so take these messages as they resonate. Whatever doesn't resonate, leave behind. Like, comment, and share. If this did resonate with you, drop a yellow heart in the comment section. I appreciate you listening, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.